here at Stepdad. I found a few items that came in the mail here over the past couple of days. I figured we'd break on air. Let's see. There's, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 or 9 packages that I bought. But these mostly on eBay. But this one was kind of cool. Like we put some stamps on here, like old time stamps on this package. It's rather interesting how they decided to do that. But we'll get into these. So let's see what we've got. We've got some emergency toilet paper. Nice. Wasn't expecting that, but that's probably worth more than the cards are that are inside here. Oh, it's got tape on it, so it's gonna be in an emergency, you know. All right, let's see what we got. Fernando Tatis Jr. These are his 2019 update. I bought a couple of these. Give me some light glare. Just some of the raw. Pretty nice. These are all going to be, I'll look them all over and put them in a later video if they're going to be sent off for a group sub for the BSA. They look pretty good whenever I bought them online, but you know, you can't tell till you have them in your possession, so set this aside. Let's see what we got. There's a cardboard mailer. Where's in there? Sticking in there. Okay. I'll tape to the mailer. His rookies. There's a handful of them. The US 200 update series. Again, we'll look them over later on. All right, next up. This one's taped up pretty well. I'm not sure how long PSA is going to be closed. I can only imagine once they reopen from the corona issues, once it's reopened, the backlog that they're going to have. I sure hope that they get some more employees or something, because it's going to be crazy. Kevin Durant rookies. Those variations. I didn't pay 12 a piece or 20 a piece for these, but there's 3 of them here. These, whenever they're taped up like this, it poses a bit of a problem. You can open 20 different packages of cards, and you're going to get 20 different ways that they're packaged up. And almost always they're packaged really securely. So you can't fault the seller. I'd rather it be a pain for me to get into it, because that means they're going to arrive in great condition. All right. Jerry Nielsen. This is just like some, I don't know, these are, sometimes people add extra cards, which is great. I enjoy it. These are just some random cards that they put in here with the order. Walt Weiss, oh my goodness. Remember him from back in the day. Sweet. Anyway, the cards we got were a couple of Cunha refractors here. They're 20, what do we have here? It's the Chrome 2019 Chrome series. This is the 1984 like insert type thing. Pretty nice. I just like the look of that card is just great. It's very cool. Get some nice shine. So, I mean, they weren't too expensive. Just hopefully they look good. Usually the chrome cards are pretty easy to grade, especially these really modern ones. I mean, quality control on those is excellent. You know, maybe you'll have some centering issue or something, but other than that, it shouldn't be too bad. They weren't that expensive. Oh wow, these got here quickly. I just bought these like 2 days ago, I thought. says spend $10 or more in our Amazon store and get free shipping. Ooh, wonder if they have toilet paper. Although, you know, it'd be probably $10 a roll, the way these people are hoarding it up. All right, there we go. Nice little case that comes with it. Let's see what we've got inside here. Carefully. Steph Curry, just one of his base prisms from a few years back. Lonzo Ball, these optic rated rookies, you can pick them up on eBay for a couple bucks raw, and 10s are going for like $30, $35, $40 or something. You know, it's mostly because he's been playing with Zion, or when the season was active, he was playing with Zion, but he's getting better on his own. Forget the whole Zion factor. So, I mean, personally, I don't think there's going to be any basketball till maybe the summer, and if there is in the summer, it's just going to be, my guess is it's just going to be playoffs only, and they're going to be playing in front of empty crowds, or empty arenas, and once the season starts back up in the fall, again, assuming, Lonzo is going to be one to look out for because you can pick up some of his stuff pretty cheap. A lot of his Prism stuff's gone up in value, but some of his lesser brands are still quite affordable, and they're worth getting. I got some more Mankato. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of those. So we'll have to look those over later on. Just carefully set that there. Walt Weiss. Did he win Rookie of the Year? I know back in the late 80s or early 90s, the Oakland A's had, I think, like 3 consecutive Rookie of the Years or something like that. I'm gonna say, like, I don't know if it was McGuire, Canseco, Terry Steinbach, Walt Weiss. I can't remember exactly, but I know they had a streak there for a while. I think they were doing pretty well with ROYs. Holding my hands? No, we're not there yet. All right. Some more cards that are sent as extras. Appreciated. Where's this open? It's on the back side. Nope. There you go. Yeah, these are just some filler cards that they sent along. Ken Giles, I met him a few years back when he was with the Phillies at spring training, and I was getting a whole bunch of stuff autographed by the Phillies. I'm a Phillies fan, as you can see, and he signed it, and he wasn't in his jersey because at the if you know where to stand for the Phillies spring training down in Clearwater, you can get all kinds of autographs by everybody. And he signed it the one day, had a huge pennant with just dozens and dozens of signatures. You know, it filled up in like 2 days. And then I didn't recognize him the next day, and he was walking by, and I handed him the pennant, and he looked at it, he goes, "I already signed this for you yesterday." I felt kind of embarrassing. But that's my Ken Giles story. So, I thought that was Gavin Lux for a second, like that's a nice filler. Verdugo's quite tatted up. We'll get to the main card in a second. See JD Martinez. Nothing too much. All right, so I got a LeBron James NBA Hoops 2019/20 NBA Hoops Backstage Pass. And I love these inserts from the Hoops line this year. They're so fantastic. And this one's the foil finish. And it has like, up here it looks like whenever you hang up a toy or something in a store, like a Hot Wheels or a Star Wars toy or whatever, they hang them on these hanger type tab things. I don't know if that's part of the card or if it's just printed on there, but love that shine. That is a beautiful card. It looks to be in really good shape too. Of course, I'll have to look it over under the magnifying glass and all to double check it, but that's for another day. Let's see what we have here. I'm not going to open all these. It's just a bunch more of the Tatis cards I ordered. I don't know how many are in there, a dozen or so I got. This isn't his widely accepted rookie, which is what the Series 2, I believe it is. Series 1 or Series 2 that is the main rookie, but these are the update. And they're not as expensive as the other, but you can still pick these up for like $1 a piece raw, and 10s are going for like $20-$30. And if there's a season and he picks up and lives up to the expectations and everything, those cards would probably be like $30-$40. So for $1 or so, and take a shot at grading them, why not? Okay, I know what this is. Stop. Collaborate and listen. These. This is an interesting purchase. I'm not sure how we're gonna get these out of here. Let's see. I've been buying more junk wax lately, and a lot of it in lots, just to see if we can pull any 10s or if anything looks great, because it's so hard to get a good, you know, to get it nicely centered and no issues. I'm trying to causing issues on all these as I remove them, but I've been, you know, you can pick up certain cards, and if, like these here, it's a stack of 1988 Topps Nolan Ryan, and there's, I don't know, 50, 100 of them here, something like that I bought. And 10s of this are going for like $30, $35. So I picked up this whole stack of these for, I think it was like $15. So I'll look them over. Most likely, maybe there's like a 10 or two. So if you get a couple 10s, it's gonna pay for the whole stack. So it'll just be fun to look over just to see what they're like. But you know, for the low buy-in, you can't really go wrong. It's just fun. And speaking of junk wax, I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Let's see how I open this thing. This is a box, and I'm gonna break it on a separate video. Yeah, let's see. I'm so used to using these padded flat rates to ship stuff. We sell full-time on eBay and Amazon, Mario, but I'm not used to opening them. So we got just the 1988 Topps wax box in the mail here. So this was from way back in the day when I was a kid. I was busting. I probably had, God, thousands of these things. I mean, because they were, what were they, like 40 cents for a pack? And yeah, I mean, I had the whole set 5 times over probably, but I don't know if this would have been worth it for somebody to go pack searching and resealing, because there's not really anything too much of any value in here. But I'm gonna break this on a separate video, and then we will see what we got. All right, so that's it for this one.